for us to review this section, it's important for us to think about, can we diagram those zones when a pollution event happens? So what are those assimilation steps that have to happen in the stream? So we've got the clean or the pre-polluted water, but then when the pollution comes into the stream, there are those zones. What are the names of those zones? What's the zone called where the pollution enters the stream? Then zone 2. Below that zone, what's that zone called? And then the third zone after that, where the stream recovers, we would call that like the zone of recovery. What is it about that pollution zone, or that zone of degradation, that makes it different than the zone of active decomposition, or different from the zone of recovery? Which one of those zones has the lowest dissolved oxygen? Which one of those zones is the zone that if you were a fish, you would not want to be there? You probably couldn't be there. You couldn't live there. There's not enough oxygen there. Which one of those zones would be the most problematic? And then ultimately, because of this process, because of microorganisms, what happens to the water quality below this? It gets better, right? We call that assimilation. And then lastly, do lakes do well at this process, or is this something that's better reserved for like moving water, like streams and rivers? So you should be familiar with those zones and be able to diagram or describe what makes those zones different. Which one has the highest BOD? Which one has the lowest dissolved oxygen? All right, so that's all for this particular one. We're going to get into eutrophication of lakes in the next videos.